Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to everybody around the world. We are live on Saturday, December the 9th, and we are at 12 o'clock noon New York time. My name is David Cutler, and I am the COO. I have with us today Paul and Justin, who's going to be helping. I believe Elias is going to jump on as well. Welcome, guys. I hope you've had an awesome week. It's been a extremely exciting week for us as we got a lot of details to go through. First of all, I want to do a quick couple of recaps for everybody to make sure you know what is going on. We know we're going to have some new people on the calls today. We've got some different people we're streaming out to around the world, different LinkedIn and Twitter and different things. And we know we got some new people on today. So welcome to the call. We know we have a couple of corporation businesses on here listening in today as well. Welcome, welcome. So guys, first of all, let's quickly do this. There's going to be a word that I requested in an email last night. It will only take effect if you're registered. So if you have not yet registered for this call, please make sure you go to the registration link. You don't have to worry about doing it a second time, but there's a particular promotion we're doing today to help everybody or let everybody make a decision of their future. And it's going to be basically comes down to make sure you're registered and you're on the call. So also only on the live call will people be only have the opportunity for these little extra bonuses and gifts. So if you've got people that are not on this call yet, I recommend you text them. I recommend you call them, get them on this call, because it is our first official day of going live with our program. And this is commission. This is money, 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 guys. I put it in the email this morning, the reminder to let you guys know that you can be in money literally by Tuesday. You can be paid commission from today. So that's pretty quick turnaround. So it's very exciting, especially with some of the things we got happening. I sent you out an email last night. In that email, there was an added paragraph or multiple paragraphs of web text. The web text is what's going up on the page on the website. We're just waiting for approval, but I wanted you guys to get a little head start on that text. So what we've done is I sent it out to you in the email. It's gone off for approval over at the. Hold on one second, guys. Guys, I do apologize. I'm actually got a shelter dog here with me and being rescued, and we've got she's barking. So if you hear any barking in the background, do apologize. Right, so let's get to this, guys. So because the regulator has not yet signed off on the website page, we can't go live on that. So we most probably won't get that live until Tuesday, just to give you a heads up. However, in that email, you will see how it's written, and what you're introduced to today is something unique. So people will be talking about this for a long time in the future. It's a new form of advertisement. In fact, it goes beyond advertisement when you think about it. So in there is a particular thing I called it, or try to brand it, co-brand the name of what we're doing, and I put that in the email. You will need to put that name into the form sometime through the call today or at the end of the call, okay, if you want to qualify for the bonuses. So why did I do this? Because number one, the form is put together to make sure you get your free ticket. We're doing that all the way up to the holidays, so you do get a free ticket each week. Guys, I do recommend whoever you give them out to, you follow up with them. We're seeing about 60% of people that sign up do not complete the sign up. So that gift you're giving them does not mean that they actually got it, because they haven't completed the sign up process. So I certainly would work with them a little bit more to make sure that you're up to date on what's going on with that. Now, guys, you have to really understand the whole business model here, but we're not going to waste time this morning. We want to get straight in to show you what to do and give you the account. It's really, really important for you to understand it. But again, if you look in the email, that'll be the text, or 99% of the text will be there, which the business owner would see. So I want to quickly explain what we're doing on two things, two factors here with the company. Avazoo is not becoming a marketing company, but it is always designed its program to spread the word, to share with other people. We've called it good deeds. Okay, so you're getting rewarded for doing good deeds. In other words, when there's that fire in that local neighborhood, we would report that and people would drop off clothes or shoes, or if there's a water shortage, whatever it would be. So when we designed the program, the banners were always designed that we could geolocation right into the spot of the problem, and by you posting it into Facebook and your social environments, other people in your neighborhood, your neck of the woods, would would see what's going on. So when the news coverage has covered that story and then another story comes up, the news coverage moves on to the next. We sorry guys, my phone was on. Man, everything's happening today. We have always designed the program to do that. So if you think about what we've done, we've just taken a little glimpse of this and said, okay, well, let's help business owners to spread the word about their business. That's really all we've done. So some of you will get on the call that have not been on the call here for a long time, and the business people are listening. I know we got, like I say, a couple of new businesses that are listening to do this. This is something that we have been doing for the last couple of years. This is not something new. The difference is the way it works and how it performs now for you business owners is a big difference. So instead of us, when there's a disaster or something bad happened, or even something good that we wanted to share with our environment, in other words, we know about it, we then post it to our friends. We got 300 friends, 200 friends, 500 friends on Facebook. All of a sudden, we're keeping them aware of what's going on with that disaster. So guys, don't get confused in what we're doing. Don't overthink this. Okay, we've got some pretty good accounts already starting to happen, and some people have already lost a couple of big accounts because they've overthought the process. Don't, this is not new. It's, we've had it for a couple of years. We just put a new twist to it, and the reason we put a twist to it is we want them businesses to start promoting Avazoo and the worldwide raffle. Because of the AAP program, is challenging sometimes to get businesses on board because they don't know who we are. And that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Credibility is important. So in other words, people that walk in, you say, hey, listen, would you like to put a banner up about this worldwide raffle? There's some skepticism, right? We all know that, guys. We're all adults here. We're not children. We know what's going on. So by doing this program, and the businesses go out and see what's happening for themselves, then they can see that we're real. They can start pushing our product and they become AAP. So I don't want any of you to think that there's any change. Now, the only change that we've done is, so you're all aware of it, you can't download the Avazoo app unless you're a ticket holder. So think about this realistically. That works against us in this situation because you want many people to post about the business. So we're just going to call the business right now. For those of you who don't know what's going on, you're going to find out in a minute. We're going to do a demonstration. But let's say the business right now is an Italian restaurant. Okay, with that Italian restaurant, if it's only got a few individuals in that city that are posting about that, then it's not as good as it would be if we had thousands of people posting about the same thing, right? Because all the algorithms in all of the different programs, YouTube, or everything you deal with, all counts on what somebody's looking at. If you look at a short reel, which you see now come up on everywhere, these 8-10 second reels like TikTok, if you're watching something that is, say, to do with car racing, all of a sudden another one gets fed to you from car racing, another one get fed to you from car racing. In other words, they look at what you're interested in and they keep sending it. So if we've got multiple people posting about that restaurant, all of a sudden another posting comes through, another advertisement comes through. So all we're trying to do is kind of retwist the system a little bit to work in our favor. So guys, we're talking about banner advertisement that is so new. It's called review okay, because you're reviewing it, you're making a post and it's coming from you for the business. So rather than the business just going to Facebook and sticking up an advertisement and getting charged crazy money from Facebook, and guys, you need to do some research on this yourselves. You will see that people, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all them different companies are charging all kinds of crazy money for people to advertise. Now, a business can advertise on this promotion we're doing. The business can advertise for less than $1 a day in two forms of advertising. Number one, they get a banner ad in their particular geolocation. That banner ad goes to, say, from me, for example, I post it and I've got 4,000 friends on Facebook on one account, 6,000 on another. Wherever I post it to, I'm spreading the word about that restaurant. Now, as we all know, on all of the different sites, social sites, there's always algorithms in there of which people see things and which people don't see things. And we'll explain that a little later on the call if we have time. But bottom line is, for a business, they pay as little as less than $1 a day. I post about their business, but I write a review. Great food, great restaurant. And how that's going to be done is there's a drop down bar that when you go to post the banner, you will click on that drop down and that attaches the text to when the banner gets posted. So a great place, great environment, good night's rest, whatever it would be. So guys, so now you're posting, you're doing an actual review on that program. Businesses don't get that from posting on Facebook or posting on any other social site, Instagram or anything. It's just literally an advertisement. So what we're starting off, guys, this is the breaking ground of review advertising, or review advertising marketing, whichever way you want to look at it. This is something new. Okay, don't go out there and think this is something, oh, this is old. No, this is not. This is brand new in the world today, that somebody's getting a banner posted and is having a review with it. So when you're talking to business owners, it's really important to understand. So in that email I sent to you last night, you will see that I've written it up so when a business owner can read about this, and we'll have a video in there as well, and then we get some testimonials. This is really, really exciting. Okay, so don't go ahead and, guys, there's a form at the end of the day you got to fill in. I don't want people starting to write the names and everything down and things. Let people read that email last night to understand what is going on, because this is literally life changing. Now, guys, the second thing I wanted to do is tell you about this. We're going to have a competition. Okay, we just thought it'd be a fun competition. So from now until the end of the year, because we want commission in your pocket. Okay, this is two-part here. We want businesses for AAP. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, because that will sell tickets. But we want you guys to make commission. The more you make, the more businesses we will get. Okay, now we have a 70-30 split that we've arranged and put together for the beginning of the year where you work in your team. Again, we'll come back to that if we have time today. If not, we'll address it on another call. But right now, we're doing this as a competition. The top 5 people that get the most accounts from now until the end of the year, you'll have your choice whether you want to be part of that 70-30 split or whether you just take 100% of the money. Okay. So, guys, this is challenging because I know you want to work with your teams. And I know a lot of you have already called me and said, I can't get the person who sponsored me to even call me back. I can't get the guy who sponsored me to get on our conference calls. Can I switch? Can I go with somebody else? Can I go with Elias because I'm Spanish? Can I go with Kelly because it's that side of the world and Kelly does the calls? Look, we hear this all the while, right? So because of that's going on, what we said was we'll give you a competition. This competition says the top 5 people, okay, will have a choice of whether they want to split that commission 70-30 or go it alone. In other words, hey, I'm going to make money for myself. I don't care about people that are lazy. I don't care about people that don't do what they say they're going to do. I just want to worry about me and my family. And guys, think about this on a big account. We got one account right now that's actually waiting for us to give the green light. The woman who signed up that account, it's 1,150 pizzas. Okay, pizza stores. Okay, they're actually some of the people that may be on the call. They could also be on the call today. That 1,150 pizzas going to one person. Think about the commission on that. That's over $17,000 in commission. Do you want it all yourself, or do you want to split it? So the more stores you sign up, the top 5 people will have a choice whether you want to stick with your team or have it as individuals. So whether it's a single store that's only paying out $20 a month or $30 a month or $15 a month, or a store that's got multiple locations. So guys, just want to make sure you know about that. So what we're going to do quickly today, and then we're going to give you an account to go in. We believe we've got all of the bugs out of the system. I think, Justin, are we going to do a complete sign up from scratch? I think that would be beneficial if we could do that for everybody, and then people can follow along and see how easy it is.
Sure.
Okay, so why don't you do a screen share and in the background start signing up. So guys, there's a particular link that we'll share in here after we've gone through this, because we don't want you to start signing up immediately. There's no cost to signing up an account. Even a business owner, when you go out to them, there is no cost for them to go and look and sign up and see the dashboard and see how easy it is to do. As soon as you want to do a screen share, just away you go.
Yep.
And then you can start going through the whole process. It's a real simple process, guys. We're trying to make it as streamlined as we can. We are adding more information. Now, I know, Kelly, you've gone through yours once, and I know some other people have already. Guys, you can open up multiple accounts. It doesn't affect our system for what we're doing. Obviously, we know you. So, Kelly, if you had 3 accounts or 4 accounts in different locations, you can do that. But this, as you can see right here, guys, would be the main link that it would come to when it actually, Justin, there's a page before that, the business page, Avazoo business page. Do you can you get to that by any chance?
Yeah, give me one second.
Okay, so there is a page view before this, guys. So while you're waiting for all the new people on the call, let's tell you what we're quickly talking about. We're talking about this business owner of somewhere you go today, or somebody you know of because you drive down the street. It's not like you've got to go out and look for a new sign up person. Okay, every single business you can think of wants to have either a review, they want to have either more likes on their Facebook page, or more likes on the YouTube page, or they want to generate new traffic, new business into their establishment. What I mean by every business, whether it's a dentist, whether it's a gas station, whether it is a business office, okay, a printing store. So in other words, when you drive down a street, there is everybody there available. And when we get the video done for you, you'll be able to literally contact them and say, hey, have a look at this. This might be interesting for you. It's going to be that easy, guys. As a business owner, and I know I'm talking to a lot of you as business owners, you know what it costs. You see all these things on Facebook and everything else in the world that says, oh, sign up, make money. And then before you get into it, you got to pay this $2,000 fee or 1,500 or 500, whatever the fees are. You're talking about a business owner starting this for $3. $3 where you can come in and actually see the results. And out of that $3, remember, you get 50% commission. So this is not a hard sale. What this is a gifted sale, meaning if you go to a store location that's got multiple stores, multiple franchises, if you get one location, more than likely the whole corporation, the whole franchise, they'll all want it as well. So the hardest one always is the first sale. Remember that, guys. The hardest one is the first sale. So go to your local restaurant where you eat on a regular basis, or your hotel where you stay at, or anybody that you know, somebody in them, and share that sale with that person. Share them what we're going to show you right now. I don't know where Justin's at. Where you at, Just?
Sorry, I was just trying to find that URL for everyone.
Okay,
Struggling
don't
with
worry about
the.
it. Let's get started, because I'm trying to get done quickly on the call today for a couple of reasons. There it is. So you've got it. Okay, so guys, this is the view that people will see when they come from the link from the Avazoo website. Actually, it's the one before that, but Justin's going to go ahead. But bottom line to it is, it says Avazoo business account. Now, while he's going through this, let me tell you what we've done to offset the amount of app users. First of all, guys, this is the first thing you want to think. If somebody says to you, well, how many people are going to be posting this? How many app users do you have in our area? Your immediate rebuttal is, it doesn't matter, and then stop. Let me repeat this because I speak fast and I know we have some language barriers sometimes. When your restaurant manager, owner, whoever it is, and you can talk to waitresses, you can talk to people work hosts, people who work in the business, and tell them about this. Hey, have you ever had a review on Facebook about your business? And most of them are going to come back and say, well, not really. Okay, it's only the individual customers that do that. Well, that's what this is related to, an individual kind of customer that is signing up. So when they say to you, how many app users, say, well, it doesn't really matter. And then stop. Don't try to oversell it at that. Wait till that individual comes back and says, why? Okay, that's what you're looking for. You're trying to hear out their voice. Why? So you say, hey, listen, this is the product. This is how it goes. And they come along and they say, well, how many app users do you have, which you're going to be talking about? Say, well, it doesn't really matter. Then stop. And as soon as they say why, say, well, think about it like this. Let's say, you can pick anybody in your country. You can pick anybody in your neck of the woods that is recognized as famous. I'm going to use Lady Gaga. So let's say in this rebuttal, I would say, well, let's just say it's Lady Gaga and she does a posting about you, and she's got a following of 2 million people. Does it matter how many app users? She's only one person. That's your answer when somebody says to you, how many app users do you have? Because it doesn't matter, guys. It really doesn't matter. I've got 3,500 on one account, 2,000 on another account. I can post out to close to 1 million people because I'm on an account that I can link to as a group. So it's the work effort I'm putting forward doing a review that's for the business owner. So just so you guys know. So when you go in and you sign up the account, you just saw Justin do this. We're going to come back to this, and I'm going to come back to how we got other app users and what's going on for the future. So when you come into the account the first time around, you see a hand waving. If anybody reads the text, then what it basically says is welcome. Joining the company, blah blah blah. Before you go ahead and make a payment, why don't you go ahead and get started? So what you're going to do is you're going to click where the hand is and create your first banner. Now, Justin's going to go through this. Justin, you can pick this any way you want to. Just go ahead and fill it in the background and I'll do it. What Justin's done, and Roy and their team, they've added information on here. So when you signed up the other day on Wednesday, Kelly, you didn't have these little question marks or circles behind the banner, and it gives you instructions. And what will happen here in a second, Justin will scroll over it. So he just added a banner, okay, but you'll see each one of the links. Yeah, if you go around them a couple of times, just show the other ones. It gives a description, okay, and it is Google translated, so it translates over, and of course there will be a video. Once you've done the first banner, it is so simple to do it. So all you guys what have been posting banners over the last year or two, then you're seeing exactly what Justin does and his team on a regular basis. So you're going to come up with a banner title, and then you're going to come up with a banner content. Now, the banner content is what's going to go underneath the banner. So, for example, it's a coffee shop by looking at that guy. So you would say the greatest coffee in town, or you could say, stop by my store today and get a 10% discount. So remember, it's a promotional live advertisement that this person's doing in a banner. So he goes ahead and promotes that. He types up whatever he wants in the content, and then he's going to drive people to whatever site he wants. So let's say in this particular case, he wants people to go to his website. So he's going to then put in his URL website address. Okay, so he types that in there, and that's where he wants this particular banner to go to. They see the discount they can go in. Now, what you got to do now, this is where you got to allow the system to do its work. You've got to put in the geolocation because it's going to go out to 25 kilometers. Okay. Now, we've done that intentionally right now to kick this off for everybody, but that will be reduced down to 5 kilometers as we start getting thousands and thousands of referrers, or whatever you want to call it. Now, what I want to just show you what Justin just done, he put in an address in the location. If you put your address in the location, it is a correct Google recognized address. You must let it have time to load. It will actually start to load it. Just can you back that out, or is it too late now? Can you yeah, can you put in another one right now and then let it see if it loads it? Try this, for example. Put in
Yep.
631 North Stephanie Street. Okay, now guys, what that does is starts to load. If you are in if you've been Googled, if you've had a Google vehicle that's drove around and picked up your address around the world, then this will work. If you're in parts of the world where this does not work, which we've already had that situation happen, then what's going to happen is you're going to have to physically put in the longitude and latitude. So the more he puts in here, the more it should find. Continue on just straight Henderson. And I think once you put in Henderson, it's looking, still saying no results found.
Oh, there it is.
There is, you got it? Okay,
Yep.
right. So he's got it. So once he puts that in there, that has found it. Now it's a better way to let our system do it rather than and do it. But if you want to do the cheap way or the quick way, all you got to do is find your longitude and then latitude number. So you don't have to put in the physical address. You just literally go and find it on your own Google. You look for it. And it gives you instructions here what to do. Once he's got that done, that gives the radius of where he's going to be. Now, I've got him to do that where he's at right now, which means this banner now will show up because I'm within that range of that address. That's the address we use, the office address. Go ahead and post that, just so now you add the banner. Now, at this current time, the banner is active after it's gone through a quick review. There is a review to make sure the text that's been written and the information from, we're not putting an image up there that's pornographic or something that's not good. So once it's gone up, it's been posted, it's ready to go. Now, the next step is you've got to pay for it to make it live to the world. So if you want to continue on, you click on to hit payment. So the business owner says, okay, that you mean this is all I have to do? Yep. And you can change that banner every day. If you want to do the daily account, the weekly account, the monthly, you can come in and change that banner every single day and it will get posted. You can actually change the banner multiple times in a day, but the individual that's posting it will only see a banner once every 24 hours. So let me rephrase that so you all understand. So let's say in the morning, the restaurant is put a banner up about a great breakfast, and you've gone in and collect your free entries, and you see that banner. Now that banner has been posted and it's grayed out in the app. However, the business owner can come back and change that to a lunch image and go and post that image, but you will not get entries, and you guys who's already seen the first banner will not see the second one. Anybody that's come in later in the day would see the second banner and not the first one. It's a 24-hour cycle. That means if the business owner bought 7 days, it is 7 days of 24 hours is how it works. In other words, they don't sign up at 8 o'clock at night time and then 2 hours later the UTC time takes it into the next day and they lose that day. So they're always going to get 24 hours complete cycle. So you guys know. So you pick which one you want. Now let's talk about the next step. Okay. So as you can see in banner advertisement, it's $1 per day, and there's a 10% fee that's charged for the processing fee and the setup fee. So that is going to cost the person a minimum of $3.30 for 3 days. It's a subscription. It is not a contract. The subscription automatically renews in 3 days again and again and again. However, that business owner may not want a week because he might only be open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That business might say, my business is slow on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, so they can post it. You have the opportunity to put the dates in whichever you want to do. Now, the weekly banner is $6. That gives them 7 days of banners that they can post. Again, they can change each one. And then you got the monthly one for $20. Guys, there is nobody in the market that can post a banner. Nobody. I don't care who you want to bring on board. I don't care who's listening to this call. There is nobody out there that can spend $20 a month, post a banner to an environment that people are posting to thousands of people around the world. Pretty crazy, right? Now, this is when it gets even better because business owners struggle on this. Business owners struggle because they don't have a way to get more likes. They don't have a way to get more people writing reviews. They don't have a way to inform people of what's happening right now. Well, this comes because of the supporter link. So go back now to your dashboard, Justin. Let's go and do the supporter one. Or did you sign up for? You haven't paid anything on here yet, have you?
No, I'd have to hide my screen for that. Yeah.
Right. So go ahead and let's go back to your original account so we can just show people. It'll be
Sure.
fun.
Yeah.
Actually, shall I do screen share? No, let you do it. Go ahead and do it. The screen share. Go back to your original account.
Okay,
Right.
great.
So,
And actually, I was gonna
go on.
say, if you want to take a look in your app, you should see that that banner we just created. I made a bypass for that. So
Okay, hold on, guys. Let me quickly open that. Can you go back and show me the image you got on there so everybody can see that?
yeah.
And
Pull it back up.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to just because I'm in a real bad area. Guys, I am actually in the RV motorhome and I'm not in a very good internet connection. That's why you're seeing a difference. I moved, as I told you. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not getting a connection just, and I'm not
Okay,
seeing
no
that
worries.
banner at the moment. I know Roy was playing this morning, so I'm not sure what is going on. But anyway, so guys, when you look at this, we're in another. Oh, hang on, here it is. So look, can anybody? Is that going to work? Because I'm on a screen thing. It's not, is it? You can't
No,
see.
because of the background. Yeah.
Yeah, well, guys, I can assure you. Um, Just do me a favor. Go ahead, because I just want people to see it. Go ahead and pull up your WhatsApp, and remember you got your. Be careful, you got your address on there. So, but you can pull that up and show people. So that's the banner, guys, that just showed up in the app here. So remember, it's geolocation. So everybody in the morning will be being seeing that particular restaurant. But this is where it gets exciting. Okay, I mean, seriously, does with Ripple coming down the road, rather than just being Avazoo app users, it's going to be all of Ripple's all their users. Now, we're expecting some big things out of Reward Ripples. You know, the reason we contracted with them and why Paul's involved and running the company is because of his knowledge and experience. And he's already had meetings this week that I've attended, which will come to Ripple here in a couple of minutes. But let's quickly, that's the banner in my app. As you can see, you guys know I've got 10,000 entries, so you know what's going on. If I post that right now, if any of you are on my Facebook friends, you would know immediately that this is already up and shown, and I could put in there, great coffee, guys, get your 10% discount, whatever it would be. So that's how it works. So for those of you who know how a banner works, it's really easy for you to put two and two together. Now let me tell you where it gets exciting for a business owner. That dollar a day, or less than a dollar a day, $20 for the month, is no comparison to what the sponsor link can do. So go back to the sponsor link for a second, and I'm just going to say, hi guys. Um, I'm just posting this because it was in there ready to post. Right. So go back to your account now, just the one we set up 3, 4 days ago where you've done some testing. Now,
Yep.
some of you around the world, and we've done this intentionally right now. We will most probably will adjust this. So as soon as Justin opens up his screen and goes into that account, the next link is the supporters link. So the supporters link is more important to a lot of business owners than the advertisement. For example, you guys, you personally yourselves may have a YouTube page and you don't have the likes on YouTube. Okay. You have to get to 1,000 likes on YouTube to get recognized. And then you have to get to 10,000 before you start monetizing, getting money. So on our program here, as you can see, you're going to click the supporters. Now in the supporters link, Justin put this up 20 hours ago. Oh, by the way, look, quickly navigate here. You can see this. You got active or non-active. You got a toggle switch, so you can turn it off, turn it on. The business owner can pull it down. You can edit the initial posting. You can do this as many times as you want a day. So if he wants to do in the morning for coming for lunch, he can put a link in there, and then it would redirect to his lunch menu. And then if he wants to come in for the dinner, he can change the link to the dinner menu. If it's a hotel, wants to do discounts in the morning, and then in the evening they want to do happy hour. There's all kinds of of things they can do, and they can have it on their own page. All they do. So go ahead and hit edit for a minute. Just let's quickly show them. So right now, let's say the business owner right now it's got is you can see the URL supporters link. That link you just modify. You put / menu, you put / hotel stay, whatever it is, or / dentist appointment. That's the link he would grab, and then it repoints. Now, let's say that he wants Facebook likes. What he would do is get the Facebook page URL, and he would put his Facebook page URL in there. Okay, and then it would go in there to whatever it would be. And then when somebody goes over, they can write a review about it. Okay, so, or if it's a YouTube, as soon as they click on the page, they're going to get the like on the page. That is huge, guys. If you want to challenge it yourselves and see if it works, you can go ahead and do this on the free account today that we're giving you guys. You'll be able to put it in there and you can see how it works. Now, Justin, can you go to look at the scroll down? I don't know if you have to back out of here or just go to the bottom. Go down. Yeah, you got. I think you got to go back out, then open for view. So right now, guys, he's going to open up for view. It's going to come down. And so the first thing what's going to happen is if you come down here, you're going to see he's had in 20 hours, he's had 60 already shares. Okay. So in that short of time, go scroll down. Let's see where the shares have come from. Wow, United States, Namibia, Venezuela, Jordan, Nigeria, India. Go on, click through a few pages. Okay. So even though Justin's coffee shop is in Orlando, Florida, he's got Philippines, Portugal, Egypt, Australia, because people are seeing it in the ad, they're clicking on it. And it's a if any of you know this, and if you don't know this, I'm sure it's common sense. It's eyeballs, it's enough people. So it could be somebody from South Africa clicked on that link to find out about that coffee shop and then decides that they want to like it or whatever it would be. Guys, this is half the price of advertising. They get it for 50% off. So if it's a $1 a day, they get this capability for 50 cents a day. Think about that. That is insane. So if you're on for a month for a business, it's $30 for the month for both programs. $20 for the advertising for the banners, and then $15 for the supporters link. And once they see what it's capable of doing, that's the cost of going out for dinner. And sometimes in some countries, you can take your whole family out for $30. This is a month form of advertising. Now, the question always going to come back is the rebuttals. Now, I also want you to show you this. When you go to the profile page, they'll be able to click on the profile. And just want to do that. They will see that it pops up and it gives them their background, who they are. And in fact, see where it says open up invoice. Go ahead and open up that invoice, just. So click on that. It gives them their invoice for them so they can see what they got charged. Opens in another page, I believe, doesn't it, just? Yeah, there is. And if you can blow that up, it comes in Avazoo product, Avazoo billion dollar advertisement, weekly banner plus supporters. If it was only the supporters, it would say just the supporters, or if it's only the banners, blah blah blah. And it tells them when it's in there. And every week these will keep getting produced until the person cancels the subscription plan. So guys, everything is up and going. It is operational. Will we have a few little things? Go back to it, just go back to the dashboard. Will we have a few changes? Absolutely, because when we think we got it right, we always can improve. We will adjust it and make it even better. So, guys, I can tell you right now that this $20, $30 a month is 50% commission going directly to you. Okay. As soon as the third day is over, where there's no charge back. So if you have signed somebody up at 10 o'clock in the morning, that may not classify until midnight that night. As soon as the 3 days has gone through, where there's no chargeback can happen on the account, you will automatically get paid. So we're in the process now of obviously finishing off the wallet and finishing off the payment system for you guys. Now, if you've got a single store, it's not a it's really easy for us to calculate and there won't be any delays. However, if you come and just sign up 20 different stores today and 20 tomorrow and 20 the day after, then you might have to give us a day just to make sure that everything verifies. Once you sign up a store that's got a major account, for example, this pizza store, it's Marco Pizzas. That store is just one account, but it's got 1,150 locations to that business. Guys, that is $17,000 in commission. 17 over 17,000 in commission. So guys, this is a very profitable, a very easy sale, but more important, it's something brand new. In other words, nobody's ever heard of RA before. Referral advertising has never been discussed. This is a brand new concept marketing tool that we have designed. Now, how will it really grow? It'll grow because of Ripple. As you know, we have opened up a contract or an agreement or a partnership, whatever you want to call it, with Reward Ripple Solutions. It's a British company owned by Paul. He's managing director of the company. There's other people on that company. And basically, what they do is they're in the process of adding to the Ripple app multiple features that are all free. So if you guys know about the phone ringer and how it can track your phone down if it's in an Uber car or something, that will be in Ripple. Okay. Also in Ripple will be Match It. Match It is a game that you can play. And if I don't know if you've played it, you guys, or not. Actually, Justin, let me grab the screen for a second. So, guys, I'll just show you some stuff that's going to be in there. Um, I don't know if you've put the URL in here, guys, because of the time, but just if you want to drop, every one of you can go out and sign up an account. You can do that now today. If your email address doesn't work, Justin, do you know if we modified it that you can use the email address that you currently have with Avazoo, or do you have to have a second one? Did you ever find out that?
Yeah, you have to have a second one at least as of right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, some of you on this call have got this just like that. I mean, it's instant. It's not hard because you've been posting banners and you know what the cost of advertisements and value is. You could be in Nigeria or you could be in South America, in Venezuela, and say people can't afford that money. Don't worry about it. It's World Wide Web. People in the US, people in the UK, people in Italy, people in Spain, all these people can do it. Even business entrepreneur people like yourselves, your networking group of people, they are spending more money to get leads than on companies and what you could do for $30, right? Or $20. So guys, really, you got to get creative here because this is golden day. This is money, 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 because there's going to be copycats that come. We know that for a fact. You want to get on this. We got about a 3-month head start to get this thing going. And if we become the leader in 3 months and get recognized, other companies will just try to do something similar. Australia is a big country. uh, Look, Kelly, go for the world, not just Australia. Wherever you are, you have the opportunity. And of course, guys, don't sit back and say, oh, we're waiting for the video. You just read the text I sent you last night, learn it, and you've been using the banner nonstop. You already know how that works. It's really a no brainer. Now, the next step to it is, of course, the introductory of Avazoo that we want them to become an AAP store. However, what we've also done, and I'm going to show right now, I hope, share screen, the right. So right now, that banner, this is, I should have most probably pulled that up. So that is the banner that Justin, or that's not, I'm going to hit refresh here. I'm going to close that. That's the banner. That's the banner, sorry, when it opens up. Should be in here if I've got the right geolocation on here of the coffee shop that he just posted. That will stay up all day. Okay. People will post it. You will get free entries. So maybe I'm in a different location. I am. So hold on, guys. Let me make sure this works because I'm doing this live and I know we have business owners on here. Um, I just want to make sure. So some of you, uh, location set. Come back to the banner. And did you pull that banner down by any chance, Just?
The one that we did on call should still be up there. I think you had
Okay.
5 tabs on that. Yeah.
Right, so guys, hopefully it's come up. I just want to make sure there was not an issue. It could be me because where I'm located, but I want you guys to see how simple it is. In other words, that business owner can do it immediately. There it is. So I just posted. So there's the image we just sent out. So we all know how that works, right? And I've shared it. It's gone out. I've done that to say hi, guys, to you. We are working on the Instagram. We know there's a problem with that, guys. We've actually got a new team working on that. So that should be resolved because this has become urgency now. But what I want to share with you is how we've done or what we're doing with Ripple. Now, of course, this is AppTech Gateway. So this is not Ripple. Ripple, I have a different view, different look on this. I think Paul's already working on the logo. But to get people to download the new app, so consider this. And I don't know, Paul, I know you was working on some layouts. Is there, if you've got a particular one you like, share it with me and I'll share it. But guys, what's going to happen is people are going to want to download because of the phone ringer. If you don't know what the phone ringer is, we can do a demonstration at any time. But also because they want to play Match It, because Match It is going to be in Ripple, the phone ringer, and lost my phone in the car and help a friend. That is going to be now. These are going to be free, and you're going to click and play on these daily. So what's going to happen is everybody in the world will now be able to come in and play Match It by clicking on the game, and you can see how it's done. The only difference is going to be instead of being paid out in commission, you'll remember it's I play, we win. I play, we win. That's how we slogan this. And it means that everything you play for, 50% will go to a charity. Okay. And you pick the charity, and 50% of it goes to the charity. So you can see how that goes. So if I'm playing in the game, I'm going to come in here on the weekly game is totally for free. I pick the pattern of what pattern I want. So for example, if I want that square down there, I'm going to pick that pattern, and that's the square I'm trying to match it. So I hit select, save selection. Listen carefully, guys. For the month of December, for the month of December, any advertisers you get, this is what will happen. They will come in to match it for the month of December. It's a promotion we're doing. So I need to get them numbers around there, which are highlighted. I'm going to click on my number. On the weekly game, these numbers come out every 6
Thanks
hours.
to decades of research, scientists are now learning how to unlock the power of our own immune system to treat many different types of cancer.
Right, so that would be your local business that somebody would see it. What this is going to do is it highlighted number 3, and number 3 just so happens to be right here. So when I click on that, it's going to say, congratulations, I've got one of my numbers. Now I've got all week to get this, and then I win the reward. I don't know what the dollars were. I can look at that in a minute with you to see what the square was. Okay. The now is they're going to come out every 6 hours apart. So now it's brought people back into the app, Ripple app, to come in and get their number. Here we go, another one. Okay, that's for animals. Okay, it comes back up and it's got 18. Okay, so when I click on 18, it's going, uh-oh, red, and it's going to redirect me back to that person's website. Okay, so now we're sending traffic back to the business. So just do remember that. So that's it. Now I got to wait now for the next number to come out. Then the next number to come out. So they come out 4 times a day, and they're all in here in the Ripple in the game here. So you guys know how it works. Now, down along the bottom, it would tell you what I would have got. So if I was a square, I would have won $50. Now we're going to change that up, and we're going to call it points rather than dollars. And we're going to allow the points to accumulate so that you can bid on things in an auction in Ripple. So again, but guys, what's going to happen is all this stuff is in Ripple that people can play for free. The advertisers, if you're going to say, where's the money coming from? The advertisers that you just saw advertising pay us advertisement dollars. Them dollars are what's going towards buying the prizes that the people get the points to get on board. So guys, that's how it works. So everything you got in here inside the app, which it'll reopen, and a lot more will be in here, but this will create in January. And I believe Sean is, I'm not Sean, Paul has already been working with a couple of different companies actually that are going to be doing what they call short videos. And the short videos will go out, and I think they're talking about 1,000 a week will go out, and it will talk about um, the phone stop. And if you guys haven't seen this, people will see this how it works on like TikTok, and hopefully it'll go viral, and it will say, hey, have you seen this new app? It's free to download, and you can find your phone if it's been driven off in a car and a friend stay at a house, wherever. And again, if you haven't seen that, we can demonstrate that anytime. So this top feature will be in here. Now we're working with somebody very exciting right now. We can't go into full details about it because it's not completed, but we do know that if they come on board, there'll be another opportunity to play for a charity. So charity driven people will have an opportunity to come into this app, play for free, no money out of their pocket. Now, if they want to play in the daily game in Match It, there will be a subscription plan each month. $1.99, $4.99, $9.99, and then they'll be able to play in the daily game to get points to get prizes. The prizes will be of whatever we're able to get from different sponsors. They could be simple watches, they could be TVs, they could be cars, they could be houses, whatever it may be. So, guys, the Ripple app will begin in January. That is the projected time of when it will be. There'll be multiple. It's basically a community of advertisement or for helping people advertise. So even something like what Keith has got with Herbie. He sent me that product after the marathon. You guys, he sent me that product, and I put it in. And we were just talking about this, Keith and I, the other day, that it hasn't worked the way I thought it would work on all of the product, but it has absolutely increased the lifespan of things like bananas and fruits. Definitely lettuce. So that is something that we can believe in, that we can get behind, that we want to share with people. So that'll be the kind of things that will go into Ripple, that people can get involved. And there's gas discounts, flight discounts, coupons, lots of different things. You guys will have some yourself. So it all starts with the advertisers, which is with Avazoo. We're going to put that link in here, and then we're going to give you the form. We're going to wrap this call. We'll do a quick Q&A, but then we're done. So guys, go in and open up an account. You'll be able to go in and get the basics of it, so you got the understanding. Read the email I sent you last night so you can understand the concept. Hopefully I've given you enough starting of the concept already, so you can get it. It's not a hard sell. Remember, there is a promotion going on. That's going to be the top 5 people, and we might increase that as well depending on how it's going, but the top 5 people who sell the most advertisers. So guys, it doesn't mean you go and get one account that's got 1,000 stores. It's still one account, okay? So but whoever get the most accounts from now to the end of the year, the top 5 will have a choice of whether they want to stick solo. They also, if you've been and you filled in the form correctly, which Justin's gonna have the form up for you, we're looking for the name of the new advertisement, okay? And if you've got that correct by reading the text, then what's going to happen is you're going to get a title of senior representative, Avazoo senior representative, and Ripple senior representative. That puts you in a class of your own. that you will be helping other people down the road, and you'll be like a team leader. Now, remember, this is not network marketing, guys. This is general affiliate marketing, advertising product that you can push. You can put it out there on websites. You can put it in email campaigns. Of course, we need to get you a couple of videos done, but we'll do that. So pretty simple. So again, you're going to put in the form. Make sure you're pre-registered to get on it. We're going to leave the form open today, and we're going to put this recording up over the weekend until Monday. And UTC time Monday night, the form will come down and the video will be modified. So anybody who watches this later on tonight, as long as they've gone through the whole thing and watched it, that'll be entitled to qualify as well for that senior representative title, as well as the top 5 people that can get the promotion. So guys, it's pretty exciting. To me, for Avazoo, it's just the next step in our journey, proving that the system works, creating the credibility, but at the same time helping people. Business owners do struggle. This is a real no-brainer. Now I'm going to ask Paul. I know he's had a lot going on this morning. He's been in meetings and everyone else. Paul, do you want to come on and quickly say something before we close up? I know Justin's working on the form, but is there anything you want to come on and say about Ripple at this stage? I know you got a lot of things already sorted. Maybe you want to spend a couple of quick minutes and give him an update. Good morning to you, bud.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, mate. Good, mate. A bit cold and chilly here.
Oh, don't even, mate. I'm in the UK. It was snowing last week.
Well, we've got snow up in the mountains, which is beautiful to look at, but I hope it stays up in the mountains. Anyway, tell everybody how we're doing on Ripple, or at least give us some update if you can.
Very exciting times. I've been contacted by a couple of companies, had a few meetings with them. Again, I don't want to give out too much information, but Dave touched on it before. We've got another company that's got a heart like ours that want to do things for charity. So we're hoping that we can get something together with them, and you'll be able to access them through Ripple. Also, we've got another advertising company that's interested as well in doing something with us. And I've reached out to a couple of other companies that could also be interested in doing stuff with us as well. So there's going to be links to at least 2 companies, if not 4 companies. So really exciting times ahead. We started on the app. I did send you a quick document over, Dave. I don't know if you can click on that and share that. It was just some concept artwork that we were doing for the app. These aren't the final decisions or the final colours yet. We're still working on it. Did you receive that at all?
Yeah. Do you want me really to show that at this stage? I think we might want to hold off.
Okay.
Yeah, just let's get the reason being is it's not that I don't want everybody to know, but I'm just a little concerned that if somebody takes the concept and runs with it before we get it trademarked, it might come back and not be it might hurt rather and help.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got loads of different things coming up. Again, I really don't want to go into too much detail because.
Oh, can you elaborate a little bit on some of the advertisement that's going to go out with Ripple? I know you've spoken to 3 or 4 different marketing companies, but we haven't obviously all decided because they're doing Avazoo stuff as well. But we're pretty sure on the one we're going to go with. Do you want to share with these guys a little bit on what's going to create? See, guys, we expect not tens of thousands of app users. We're expecting tens of millions of app users, because why would you not download an app that is completely free and it can help you? Okay, then it can help charities. Then it can help you put money in your pocket. So we do expect thousands or millions of downloads in the app. And we are expecting some very serious advertisement going out beginning, once we're ready, obviously, which we, again, because most of it is already written code wise, we're just redesigning the look and appearance. And then Paul's team is, making it all active. So it's going to be pretty cool to see the new approach. But do you want to talk a little bit about some of the advertising, what's going to be happening, or at this stage you're not worried?
I'm not worried at this stage, but what I will say is, um, the people that we're talking to is going to give more opportunities for the companies that we're going to be doing advertising for. So these other businesses to advertise in different ways over multiple platforms. So it's just not going to be a one-stop solution. We're going to give them multiple choices, and I can guarantee you one thing: will always be cheaper than anyone else in the world.
Okay, we're good. Well, there you go. So, guys, just want to let you know where we're at. Obviously, we're excited.
Oh, Dave, you just dropped off.
Check test 1 2.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can
my
hear you
mic
now.
just popped up. Right. So we're gonna let you get at it. Justin's gonna post the link in here. Your code word, what you're gonna put into the form for attending the call today, is what was in the email last night, which is the new name of the marketing strategy. So we want to see that you read the email rather than listen to us and grab the word. So make sure you read the email that I sent out to you. It's at the bottom part of the email, and it's the text that will go on the website when it gets approved, and we should have that page up hopefully first part of next week. We're just waiting for the approval. Now we'll open up for immediate and direct questions, but we'd rather let you get in and start to learn the gateway, learn the dashboard, obviously read the text, and listen. I'll even go further than that. I'll put out a special um, promotion, no, not promotion, gift to the first 10 people that sign up their deal. What it is, I won't know yet, but I'll put something very special together, whether it's going to be a cash reward, an incentive of some kind for the first people that sign the first 10 deals up. So get out there and get them signed up today. Everything works, everything's processes, everything is responding. You've already got enough information, I think, to sell this because you know the product. It's the banner and you're sharing it. Remember, it's not how many app users, it's how many people you're sharing it to. So, Justin, is there any questions come up that we need to immediately address? If not, we're going to call this wrap today. We know Elias is not here, guys, for our Spanish community. Elias's son went through surgery and he's doing pretty good. I spoke to Elias last night, but prayers out to not only his son, but to his family going through this challenging time, and prayers to anybody around the world that's going through some health issues or whatever it may be. But we're all pray for you. But Just, is there any immediate questions we need to address?
Yeah, I see a few that I think Paul has starred already, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
First one is from Kelly. She says, "How do we register our team? Is there a link to register the team members who would like to unite with us today?"
No, there is not. So what we're going to do is we will have a referral link for you next week. And if anybody that has signed up somebody, Kelly, currently that you know is part of your team, we will manually place them under you or under wherever they are. So we're not worried about it because I don't believe this is going to take off tens of thousands of people signing up until really Ripple gets going. So what we've done all this for is for you guys, our family. You're our family. So take advantage of this, guys. Before somebody else calls that big account, you call that big account. So right now, Kelly, don't worry about it. We will manually place them to where you need to be. And obviously, we'll look at your existing structure, but we are working on it where there's going to be a sign up process and there's going to be a back end. We're just trying to figure out, does it tie together with Ripple or does it not tie together? But we'll have the answer for you. Maybe I'll have the update on Monday's update call. Next question, Just.
The forum asks for a business name. If we don't have a business, what do we write here?
Just put your name in there for right now. So just repeat your name a second time. Or you can, come up creative with something, your dream of your next future business. Use that, whatever it may be.
Perfect.
Next.
Next question. Next one says, the registration form to create an account. The link we provided earlier keeps getting a 500 error. She tried in incognito, but still gets a 500 server error.
I don't know why, because I'm watching people sign up right now. So I cannot tell you on that one.
I've got
Usually
an
that
idea
means,
on that one.
go ahead.
Normally, a 500 error comes up if you're trying to use an existing email address. We did say earlier that you cannot use your current Avazoo email address. You need to put a new email address in there. So try that and see how you get on.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's
I'm gonna suggest that.
so yeah, it's a good suggestion. Thanks, Paul. The other thing, guys, what you might want to remember is you're going into the Avazoo dashboard. So if you've got your account open, it's going to you may have to exit out of your existing account. So if you're playing the game, spinning the wheel, you may have to exit out of your dashboard to go in and sign up a new account, just so you know. Next question.
Okay. Here's an interesting one here. I am a citizen of Mongolia. I have 5,000 free tickets. What can I do with these tickets?
You have raffle tickets. You have 5,000.
I think he means he's got 5,000 entries.
What's the person's name? Just
It is in a different, some sort of. Let me send it to you. It's easier that way.
we will respond to you through an email, but you do not have 5,000 raffle tickets. You may have entries that it's the same raffle ticket, but multiple entries to increase your probability of winning. I highly, highly suggest you go to the CRC Center, chat with some of our existing members. Additionally, what I would recommend is watch some of the YouTube videos. You obviously don't understand how the concept works for some reason, but you don't have 5,000 raffle tickets. It's only one ticket per person, and it's duplicated again and again to increase the probability of winning. Remember, it's a 6-day raffle. Each day the prizes get bigger and bigger. So what happens is if you only have one entry and didn't do anything, then you would win perhaps $10 on day one, but on day 4, when it's gone to $100,000, you wouldn't have any other entries. By having 5,000 entries, you have a bigger probability of winning each day a bigger and bigger prize. You can only win one prize. It's also always the biggest. So we'll look at your account, and we'll send you an email if we need to. Next question, Just. Make sure we
Okay.
grab your name, obviously.
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
Okay.
All right, next question is from Elias. He says, Dave, I have a question. Let us say that a customer needs an invoice so that to report to his advertising expenses. Can he or she print one from the system?
He must have asked that question after we showed him, but Elias, it's on there. If you go to the profile, your invoice is right there. So if you want an invoice for a bill prior to it, we haven't thought about that. We'll have to put some thought about it. But anybody like the one you just saw with Justin's account, once you go to your profile, they've made the payment, their receipt/invoice is right there, because that's a continuation month after month. But if you want something beforehand, we can discuss that on Monday and come up with an idea. Next question.
Okay. Can we put PayPal as a second option?
No. You mean payment for the business or payment to receive commission? Which way around? What's the question?
I read the question as it was written to us, but we'll wait for Ibrahim to come back.
Right. So listen, PayPal is a very, very challenging company. I didn't like PayPal from day one, but after what they've done to us in the marathon, it
He
was
just
a
said business,
disgrace
by
to
the
me.
way. He wrote business in the chat just now.
So can they make a payment through? This is a payment: MasterCard, Visa card, American Express, Discover card. They have the options to make the payment. We don't like PayPal. We absolutely would not. I don't care if PayPal president is on the phone here. He's a disgrace. His company is a disgrace. They took out a person who made a dollar donation to our marathon. They took 56 cents from the dollar, and we're doing a charitable raise. So as far as I'm concerned, PayPal is strictly a bad company that we don't want to associate with. So sorry, not PayPal. Can we come up with other options of payments? We would definitely look at it, Abraham, and we'll see what we can come up with. But we're not going to use PayPal. So, but we will see what we can do and come up with some other add-ons in payments. Next question, Just.
Okay. I think think we already answered this, but this came from Joseph. He says, I have a question, please. For those of us who may have no registered business name, how do we benefit from this?
You don't need to be a registered business name to go out and sell this product. Okay. This is a worldwide advertisement program you can sell with your name to them. Our company is the one that's collecting the money. You're getting paid a referral commission, 50% as it sits at the moment. It will go to 70-30 split in the beginning of the year. For those of you who want to know more about the 70-30 split, rather than keep us all on this call, we'll address the commission on next Wednesday's update call. So we'll go through the complete commission structure so you guys understand how it's going to work. But in the new year, anybody in your team up to 10 deep, anybody brings in an account, it's a 70-30 split. So if you write the deal, you get 70% of the commission. If you don't write a deal this week, you had a bad week and somebody else did, that 30% is divided between the 10 people in the team. And that's why we've had some questions saying, hey, I love my team, but some of them I'm going to use the word what we've been told. Some of them are lazy, some of them don't study, some of them don't do this. So I don't want them to be part of my team that I'm making money for them unless they do it. So that's why we've give this promotional right now. The top 5 can make their decision of what they want to do. So guys, it's 70-30 split and it works great if you've got a great team because you're always making money every week. And remember, whatever you make this week is duplicated next week if they have the weekly $6 program. If it's monthly, it's duplicated. It's an ongoing one-time sale that keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. And again, if you've got like this pizza store, that's $17,000 per month just from one location. So you can see why she's excited. In her team, if it was a 70-30 split, 70% of that 17,000 would go to her, and the other 30% would actually go to all of her people in her team, in her 10 layers deep. So, guys, we'll cover the commission on Wednesday, how it goes. But in reference to you, you don't need to be a business. You need to go out, sell the program to the people. We are the business doing business to business, B2B to the business. We're the ones who will collect the money, and then we pay you the referral commission. And depending what country you are, and restrictions is depending whether we have to send you documentation or not. We're not a US company. Okay, we're not required to do 1099s. We're not required to do that. We're offshore. So we are going to do everything we can to be legal, just in case we get looked at. But if we're not required to do it, we won't offer the information. Next question.
Okay, I think that's it for questions. I'm not seeing anything else at the moment.
All right, guys. So listen, we'll do a Monday update call. Go in and play around your Error 500. Make sure you are logged out of your account or not using the same email. This is exciting, guys. You guys are on this call. Guys, this is new. If you've read that email and you get the grasp of this, this is a new form of advertising and marketing that I guarantee you people will be piggybacking on very, very quickly. Get out there, get started on this thing, and the money, the cost, it's a no-brainer. It's such a low cost that why would they cancel it? Just one person review advertisement on their Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we'd be adding more different groups, could be a gold mine for that business. And don't just think restaurants. Just because we use that terminology restaurants, please don't just use restaurants. It works for everything from hotels to dentists to law firms. Law firms are always advertising all over the place about join up with me and I'll get you the most money if I get sued. I don't know what it's like in all countries. Law firms are great for this kind of thing because they need that recommendation, that referral, and law firms fall under a different category in what they can do and how they can pay. Law firms are great. Insurance companies, your grass cutting company, somebody goes and cuts the grass. This is a company that will spend $20 a month. So in your local community, they get a new business because it's geo-located. It means that you're not spending advertisement advertisement on people that you have to say no to. Oh, I'm sorry, I run that ad in the newspaper, but that's out of my range, 30 miles to go. It's geolocated, and it means that all of the from insurance companies to doctor's office, it's the local community. When you're posting there, in theory, they say over 65% of your Facebook should be your local friends, people that are in your area. So in theory, all of the business you're getting is, or majority of it, should I say, not all, should be within your location of your business. Guys, this has never been heard of before. This is new. This is exciting. But when you got something new and something exciting, you will have some obstacles, guaranteed. And one of the obstacles is going to be that how many app users you have who are going to be spreading the word. Your rebuttal has to be, it doesn't matter. And you have to play it really cool. I know because I've been pitching this for the last 2 weeks. Okay, you got to just say, it doesn't matter. And look at them shake your head, doesn't matter. And when they look at you and say, why? Because that's what their mind is saying, well, let's just say it's my account and I've only got 300 friends. So I post it, I'm getting the word out to 300 friends. But let's say I've got 5,000 friends. Now it's gone out to 5,000 friends. What about if it's Lady Gaga, who's got millions of people? So it doesn't matter about how many app users. But by the way, one of the things what we've done as Avazoo, we have partnered with a company that has got a brand new launch in January that are expecting tens of millions of downloads, and then you can tell them a little bit about Ripple, what you're knowledgeable of. That it's going to have a partnership, and they will be posting as well to receive points to play into charitable games. When you see how this all interlocks, guys, that you should be kind of coming together now. This should all be starting to recognize them businesses want to get on board. Them businesses we make credible. Them businesses believe in Avazoo. Guess what they start doing? They start now selling Avazoo tickets, and then Kirk will be running all around the country, around the world, trying to meet with some of your AAPs. It is absolutely a no-brainer if you're willing to set forward. You don't even have to be a salesman. You can just write a letter, okay, and then forward them to our website, and obviously put the video link in there. You know, like I remember Dennis Rashid, he went onto one site, 5 billion leads or something, and he started selling tickets like crazy. This is the same thing. This is a sign up, no brainer. Don't worry about waiting. There isn't an issue. Everything is working, operational, and you don't have to wait and say, okay, well, it's coming soon. It's now live. Okay. And of course, go and get at it. Go and do it. Anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter. All right. Any other questions, Justin?
Nope. I think that's it. I think we
All
got
right,
everything
guys.
covered.
All right. Thank you, Paul, for coming on. Thank you, Justin, for coming on. Thank you, Elias. I know prayers for all of you guys out there. We wish you all the best. Have a great weekend. Go and have a look around. Yes, there'll be some tweaking. Yes, we'll be adding some images. We're going to be keep making it more attractive. Go and get your accounts. Start making some commission, guys, because that's what people are doing. All right. Thank you. And God bless. Have a great weekend, and talk to you on Monday on the company update call. Thank you, guys. God bless.